Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Um, Welcome once again on our live stream. It's gonna be a quick live stream today, but before we go ahead, let me just quickly see if you're all audible. You're all good. Yeah, the network is not networking today, so let's see if we are all good. I'm audible, and then we can trade. Yeah, the network is not networking. I think I'm gonna stop this. Um, but anyway, how are you? How's everyone? How has been the week? Uh, the network is not networking, yeah? Uh, let's see. I just want to make sure if I'm audible. Okay, good enough. I'm a bit dark. The light are not lighting today. Anyway, what happened? Oh, shucks. Oh, God. That was my light. Okay, let's start, guys. Hey, yeah. Um, nope, you can't do that to me. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah. And I was just setting up. I think we're good to go. The network is terrible. I don't know how long will the network carry us, but let's see. So, where are we? I spoke about the trade that I'm holding. Um, I have a trade here. Oops. I have a trade here, which I have moved my trade to break even already. Silver. Spoke about taking silver last week. Just move to what daily time frame. I spoke about doing silver last week. That I have entered silver already. Today, move my stop loss to break even already. So for silver, today it's up 2.73%. What a huge move for silver for the day. I think silver is doing quite well. I've already trailed my stop loss to break even. One thing I love about silver right now is still as bullish. I mean, fundamentally, it shows a bullish reading. Uh, Already is holding this for H4 value gap here. If it holds and break above, if it holds this fair value gap and break above and close above, I'm gonna slightly move my stop loss to I'm gonna slightly move my stop loss to break even. I mean just to profit because right now it's just at break even. That's silver for you. On the other side, another trade that I have, it's USD I've taken it yesterday, even though yesterday after we have taken it, we've been in a bit of a drawdown. Let's see. Yeah, I entered just before NFP, and then we incurred a bit of a drawdown, and that was not good. However, now we're starting to push to the downside, and we have invaded this fair value. There's a 4H fair value gap here that we see an invasion of. So I'm just waiting for if it pushes lower, break and close below there, and then I'm gonna move my stop loss to slight profit. So those are the trade that I have. But going ahead, I just want to look at the fundamentals, okay? And so I just explained to you how I took silver. Okay. If you check here with the fundamental spreadsheet, pick up to find buyers. I'm using find buyers for this. Um, on the long side, it only shows USD, CHF, AUD, and ZD. Those are the only things that are bullish. I do not like CAD CHF, just a +4, a +5. I'm going to look for from a +6. The rest are neutral, okay? Silver, I didn't get it here. I created on my side. So on the bearish side, You have Euro JPY, USD, Euro USD, NZD USD, but I love Euro JPY and GJ as well. I love GJ as well. However, I have shorted USD JPY, and right now it just started to give me back to a neutral reading. So I'm not going to be looking to add more position on it, but I might be looking at CHFJPY, Euro JPY. But let's look at the PMI data that came in yesterday. Yeah, the network is not networking today. Yeah, the network is not networking today. It's not networking for me. Ah, come on. Is it worth me being live? It's not worth it. If the network is not networking, am I even live? I think I'm gonna stop being live. The network, it's not networking. Yeah, the network is not working. It's so frustrating that I was trying to explain the PMI's data that came in last week. So for the PM data, you look at the values that came out today in the States of America PMI. Uh, we beat the expected. It came in at 50.1, meaning the inflation is a bit of a concern now for PMI. I mean, for inflation, if you look at PMI came up at 50.1, which means it's a bit of a problem in the US. Inflation is a bit of a problem. I'm not going to look at the United Kingdom on the other side. Manufacturing PMI came out at 40.0 on a 51.2 service PMI. What's happening here? Yeah, technical problems today a lot, guys. Okay, but I'm not gonna look at the other PMI data. I'm just gonna look at this because I'm interested in the Japanese PMI. Let's see. It's not inflation is not a problem, but let's look at central banks, guys. Let's look at interest rates and it's not worth it. Nah, this is not worth it. Nah. Okay. So the Fed interest rate 5%, while I mean, in US it's 4.5%, and they're not even looking into increasing interest rate. I mean, into cutting more, because inflation is a bit of a problem. We see that inflation has went to after CPI yesterday we're at 3.1%, which now inflation is increasing, and with increased inflation, the economy is not doing well. I don't think Feds will cut interest rates anytime soon. Maybe between the first and the second quarter, I do not see the Feds cutting interest rates. We're at 4.5%. But if we were to look at euro, you're looking at um, 2.9%, and they're likely also to cut by 25 basis points. 2.9%, they're looking at also to cut by another 25 basis points, given where the inflation is in the in the euro. Uh, while the British one 4.5 in current with the USA. So when I look at this, and I'm still bullish between the dollar and the euro. I'm more bullish looking at the interest rates, and they might still cut. The other central banks might still cut interest rates, so that's why I'm still bullish for the dollar, more especially USD, Euro USD, comparing the interest rates. Uh, okay, retail sediments. I'm just gonna see where the retail are standing, then we'll take it from there. Even though my network is terrible, this it's not happening. Yeah, the network is a bit slow today. Anyway, I just wanted to look at the COT data. just to look at what the big banks are doing and big players in the game are doing. As I said, I'm bullish silver. I'm bearish anything against the Japanese yen, and purely because the Japanese are looking into increasing interest rates. So we might start seeing the Japanese yen be um, what do you call this? Be a currency of choice. But anyway, COT data for USD, we clearly see that they've added more longs on the dollar compared to short contracts. So we see that they've added about 54% long contracts. So they are still bullish. They've added over 100,000, over 82. So they're adding a lot of short contracts on euro. Hence, if you look at the two, the long players are short euro, they're long the dollar. On the other side, Japanese yen, we might start to see a change in the Japanese yen where they start being long as well. But the dollar is still as bullish as ever. That's what I wanted to show you guys with my fundamentals. My commodities are not here as yet find buyers. That's where the mess up part about it is. Anyway, let's go to the scoreboard. But anyway, let's look at for the bearish move for the bearish ones. Since in the bearish side, oh come on. Since in the bearish side, in the bullish side, we have USD CHF, and AUD, NZD, and the last one we have is Euro JPY, NZD JPY, and Euro USD. Those are the things that I'm gonna look at today, and just explaining where I am with my other trades. Okay. Okay. I did say that I'm holding USD JPY shorts. I'm holding silver longs. I'm holding silver longs. Where silver we are up. I mean, that's okay. I've been holding the JSE top 40 for the past. When did I go enter this trade? Let's see. From the 27th of January, almost 2 weeks now. I was looking for a retracement back to that level to add another positions. Already, I have added a position on this retracement, a trail stop loss above. I'm going to add another position here. I'm still as bullish for the SA top 40. I love it. And I think we're gonna start I think it's gonna continue being bullish given that the South African Reserve Bank have decreased interest rates by 25 basis points. So in the retail space, we're starting to see a lot of people starting to have extra income just to continue buying stocks. So people have more disposable income now, and we might start to see again another towards the end of the year or towards the second quarter, predicting that maybe in the third quarter we might have another rate cut in the South African Reserve Bank. Hence, I'm still bullish. Today we are up 1%. Another trade that I have at silver, we are up 2%. Very good trade. I really love this trade. Already I've traded my stop loss to break even here. If we start to see more bullish and close above this fair value gap, I might look to move my stop loss just to below there, just to profit. But anyway, with the fundamental spreadsheet, USD CHF, I said I will speak about USD CHF because it's the one that is showing bullish reading here. Let's see. Perhaps we're gonna start to look for a trade somewhere here. I'm watching it closely, but the dollar is getting a beating for the day. So USD CHF, it's down 0.5% for the day. This order block it's not holding, the daily low it's not holding. So the next level that I'm looking at, if since it's still giving me a bearish reading, the next level that I'm looking at, come on. The next level that I'm looking at is this one. So I might look for something like a retracement low again to continue going up. Oh God. Technical problems today a lot. I might look for that move anyway. So But yeah, the dollar's getting a beating. USD CHF is down 0.5%. I said I'm going to also look at CHFJPY. I'm looking for shorts here. What am I looking for CHFJPY? And I love that for CHFJPY, you don't pay a lot of money to trade this. The swaps are not as high. Like USDJPY, the swaps are extremely high. So that's why I prefer adding more positions here. I said here I was looking for a trade below here, and then I can retest to continue going short. That's what I'm looking for. On the fundamental side, I didn't check. So the GDP forecast. So on the 17th, we have GDP for the Japanese. You're looking at they're expecting GDP to grow by 0.3%, which if it comes out like that, now we're starting to see the Japanese yen coming through, and then we start being bullish. Hence, we're starting to already anticipating for shorts on anything against the Japanese yen. See another pair that I said I'll look at, given that's giving us a bearish reading, a clear bearish reading. Let's see what we have. To end up the tech, yeah, this thing is still pushing and this thing is still a bull, yo. As long as it's still holding this support, this didn't hold. As long as still holding this support, I'm still gonna patiently wait for it on the 4-hour time frame. If it flips, if if Euro USD flips this low here, if we start seeing this, I'm gonna go short because now this Friday the dollar is getting a beating. The dollar is not it's not looking good for the dollar today. Where Euro USD is down, it's up 0.3%. GJ is GJ giving us something interesting. It's holding this order block very strong or this resistance very strong there. And I'm also looking for it to flip the 4-hour zone. And if it flips the 4-hour zone, I'm gonna start to look for shorts. I just wanted to see it closing this below this fair value gap will get a 4-hour inversion, but I'm not yet convinced. I'd rather wait for a close below this red candle there, a retest of a support of a resistance, then we continue to go short. I think those are pairs that I'm looking at. Let me see what fund. Euro AUD is bearish. Euro AUD, look, I favored, I was favoring more, I was favoring more GA or GBP AUD, but the base reading we're getting it on Euro AUD, for which the move is good. Honestly, the move is good. Did I see any technical that I like that perhaps I'll look to enter a trade? Perhaps not. Perhaps not. We saw a break below here. I thought it's gonna hold this support. Didn't hold this support. Went all the way up to retest. Let's see what on the Fibonacci. I think that was a 50% of this move. Yeah, it rejected at about 60 something percent of that move, which is good. Which is good. But I'm gonna wait for a 4-hour time frame to see what the 4 hours gonna give me. The most frustrating part, we see that we have a clear change of character here. But for me, in this range here, I don't see any point of retest. I don't see any fair value gap to show that we are accelerating lower, unless if this closes with a fair value gap, I might look to short something like this. Let me see. As Iman, what am I doing? My network is bad. Stop loss there. Let's see. A retest of this zone will be a possibility, but the risk to reward, I don't like it. It's technically, I don't like Euro AUD though. But GBP AUD, it's not giving me something that bearish reading, so I'm gonna stay out of it as well. So that is it, guys. I said I'm not gonna take long. Just a quick update on the trades I have. Silver, I'm holding silver. It's been a very good trade so far. It's holding this support. As long as it's still holding this support or this fair value gap, because it's a very strong support here, given that we broke above, hold above this high. And if Monday we open and close above like that, I'm gonna move my stop loss to here, either there, just to profit. Now we just at break even. So silver, we're up 2% for the day, and I'm holding silver, for which has been one good trade that I had doubts holding, but I'm glad I took the trade, honestly. I'm glad I took the trade. So this is silver. I'm holding silver. I'm also holding USD JPY. Okay, USD JPY. I'm also holding USD JPY, and I love that it's coming for this low. Once we break below the low, I'm gonna move my stop loss to profit. I still love that. And today we are down 0.4% of the move, which is good. Because I entered early, we had a huge drawdown. Now it's good that we're holding profits. And Bitcoin, I had Bitcoin for a while, but I think I might close it. I might close my Bitcoin trade. It's so frustrating that it's ranging here. So I might consider moving my stop loss just so tight to this level here, just to cover for the swaps that I've been holding in. Just to cover for the swaps. If it retraces back, I might be out. I might consider moving my stop loss there because I don't. My target, remember when I spoke about Bitcoin, I spoke about Bitcoin coming at 90,000 before it goes back or coming back to 85,000. But yeah, this support is holding very strong. So I might consider other trades than Bitcoin. But let's go to indices, guys. I'm holding moving extremely well for me. Here's Nasdaq. It's in the range. I did say that until I get a bullish reading on Nasdaq, I am not gonna do anything. We are holding this support there, this resistance there, and below here. So what am I look? I'm gonna look for a break above, retest to go long. But Trump is a problem in this case because tariffs are very inflationary for any pair. So that is why maybe we're starting to see inflation being a problem in the USA. We're starting to see the curve going up. After CPI yesterday, we saw that inflation went up to 3%, for which it's a problem. We might not get decreasing. Uh, we might not get the Fed's cutting interest rates. We are likely to get interest rate cuts maybe in the third quarter. For now, I am not thinking it's gonna happen. But let's see Fed's watch, guys. Let's see what the Fed watch are saying. Let's see what the Fed watch are saying. And guys, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this live, guys. Fed's watch. Fed's watch. I'm gonna just quickly share the screen now. I'm just gonna look at the Fed's watch. Yeah, Trump is a problem, honestly. The market is all over the place because of Trump. Pardon me, guys. The network is extremely bad. So anything that I'm opening, let's see. Anyway, uh, what is the Fed's watch saying? What is the Fed's watch saying? Come on, be a bit faster. But anyway, as I said, given the tariffs, we see tariffs are a bit inflationary. The GDP, it was a miss. GDP is not doing it's not doing well, while inflation it's increasing. So okay. So the prediction in the Fed's watch, let me quickly show you. Quickly going through that. Let me quickly show you. So the possibilities for the target rate between 425 to 540, for now, it's still 2.5%. They think possibility of cutting rates, it's extremely low. On the other side is 97%. But the most recent one is the one March, is still at 2.5%. So cutting of interest rates, I'm not even expecting it anytime soon. So let's chill, guys. We're not expecting that. We're not expecting interest rate cuts anytime soon. But anyway, because of tariffs, so it's inflationary. Inflation is increasing, and we know that once we see inflation going up, let's say this is inflation. Let me look for something that. Let me look for a pen. Where's the pen? Where's the pen, Ganene? Where's the pen, guys? Help me. I barely use these things. Pen. Gosh. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. So once we see, come on. Once you see inflation, oh God, 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 God. What am I doing? But I know what I was trying to say. Once we see inflation increase, so once we see inflation doing this, going up, we are likely to, if inflation is going up, we will see, I man, what am I doing? Oh, I'm a dear Magar now. Anyway, let me just quickly explain what I'm trying to say. If we see, oh God, yeah, today I'm a bit dear Magar. So we see, let's say CPI. Let's say CPI. Ooh, I'm a terrible at drawing, guys. Anyway, let me go back to my. Uh, just quickly remove this and hide. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit Yamagar, sorry. What I was trying to say, what I was trying to explain is if we see inflation decreasing, yeah, if we see, okay, here we go. If we see inflation going high, right? We are seeing inflation going high. Let's say this is inflation going high. What the Feds will do, the Feds has to increase interest rates. I don't know if I make sense. Inflation going high, Feds have to decrease interest rates so that it can come back down. Why? They're trying to keep inflation at 2%. That was what I was trying to do. I was trying to explain, okay? But let me just quickly explain it here. Uh, let's say 2% CPI. 2% CPI. So the line is 2% CPI, yeah? Oh God. Yeah, there's no one as Diamagara as me, guys. Trust me. Today I am not at it, but I'll try to explain. Yeah. So this is a CP 2% inflation percentage that the Feds are targeting. Let's say we come through. Path again. Let's say we have inflation about 3%, yeah. It's coming down. We come back. Now the inflation was 2 point something. Now we're starting to see inflation going up, inflation going up, inflation going up. So as the inflation meets the 2% going up, interest rates on the other side, the Feds will say, okay, inflation is going high. The Feds will increase interest rates. As they increase interest rates, most companies will start cutting and we'll start to see, most likely we're going to start to see the jobs data now coming lower because now interest rates is going higher, higher, and then companies will let people go. The jobs data will start to see the jobs data now coming lower. As the job data comes down, not a lot of people can inflation start coming back towards 2%. As it comes back towards 2% now, and then what the Feds will do, they will cut interest rates as well. Because the purpose of the Feds is to make sure that inflation and the economy, it's all balanced. We don't want to see an oversaturated economy, but we don't want to see an economy that is not growing. So they need to be a balance. So that's what the purpose of the Fed are. But anyway, with Trump now, with Trump being Trump, with the tariffs, the inflationary, and as we see now, inflation is at 3.1%. We've been expecting rate cuts. We're not going to get rate cuts, but we're going to start to see Feds increasing interest rates, for which it's not at all a good thing. It's not at all a good thing. Ah, come on, what happened to my anyway path? Anyway, guys, I was on a rant. I went on a rant. I don't normally rant like that. Trying to explain inflation. So, where's my path? Heavenly Lord, what happened to me? Okay. Anyway, now we're seeing a breakout here. If it breaks out and retest on Nasdaq, I'm gonna look to go long. And if we start to see a bullish reading on indices, I'm still as bullish. If we see a breakout and a retest, I'm gonna look to go long. But now, as inflation comes through, we're gonna start to see interest rates. We might start to see the economy slowing down because of if inflation is starting to be high. We might start to see the economy doing lower. Then we're gonna start to see perhaps Nasdaq coming lower before it shoots back down. So it's a bit of a problem with Trump. We are ranging. I'm gonna just wait for a breakout on, ooh, interesting, on indices, guys. What the hell? Yeah, I have removed my thing from where I was up, where they were, and now I'm struggling. Now I'm struggling to find my drawings. Where are they now? Where are they? Sorry, guys, I'm just looking for my drawings. I did say that I'm a bit dear, Maka. Anyway, I'm on a serious rant, and my network is not ranting with me. I'm also struggling. But anyway, guys, what do you think will happen with Nasdaq going forward? Where's my triangle? Ah, man. I think I'm gonna call it a day, guys. I'm a bit dear, my God. Damn it. Okay. Here we go. Mm. Guys, Wanja, how do you show back your favorites on top here? Let me see. There we go. Oh God. Anyway, okay, let's go ahead. Now we're starting to see S&P 500 breaking out of this range here with a fair value gap there, which is a good thing. So let's see. Let's hope we're gonna start to see the economy coming through, and really next week we see a true breakout again, continue higher, maybe hold here. I might look to go long if it starts giving me a bullish reading, but for now, I am carefully on the sideline. But yeah, I have given my reading, guys. The first segment is done. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I've been on a rant, in a serious rant that is not productive, but I hope I did explain what I'm looking at. I'm gonna delete the video afterwards because it's a bit terrible. But let's look at day trading. What do we have on the day trading side? Do not forget to like, subscribe. Um, because when you like and subscribe, you are helping me grow, guys, so that I can do it properly. I'm planning to have a trading show, most especially for South African traders, and to have the guys that say they are gurus in the game to come trade live with me, guys. We're gonna be using other platform to stream to trade live with the gents who are called gurus in the game. What am I looking at for today? What's happening? Let's see what's happening. Let's see. Okay, we just swept a yesterday's high. I think we're gonna start to be bullish. I think we're gonna start to be bullish for the AM session. My problem here, there is no okay, let's see something. There is a fair value gap around here. Let's see the 1 hour. We've taken out yesterday daily high, and I'm looking to go short. So the first move for the day was supposed to be coming. This was a drop liquidity. That was a drop liquidity. We reacted and we pushed to the upside. Am I bearish for now or bullish? Yeah. It says S&P 500. Okay, let's see. We're holding above there. We just have an invasion here. We have an invasion here. We have an invasion here. Let me mark this of a 1 hour time frame. Uh, so yes, I think I'll math and I might install a good Wi-Fi on Edge Invasion FPG. Perhaps we're gonna start to see a better quality stream. Same thing, and it's holding. I think I'm bullish. I think I'm bullish. I'm bullish for the AM session. So leave your comment, guys. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Are you bullish or bearish for the AM session? Because we have reacted at that fair value gap. It looks like we are pushing to the upside. The next target will be this low. However, on a 1 hour time frame, I'm starting to see that we reacted at that fair value gap. As it was a draw of liquidity, we pushed to the upside. Now we have already invaded that. We are retesting that. So we at the range that I'm not certain where we are going. Because we see a market structure shift here. But let's look at the 15 minutes time frame. To sweep the low, come back. Now, okay. Yeah. I don't have a bias. I'm neutral, guys. What's your bias? I am I am neutral. Let's see. Why am I neutral? Anyway, we've reacted this. This is this is the 15 minute. It's a 15 minutes fair value gap that is holding as well. We see this was a sweep of liquidity. Okay, I'm bullish. I am bullish. There's a liquidity sweep there. Uh, yep, I'm bullish. This is why. The 1 hour invasion, this is the 15 minutes invasion, yeah. Minute invasion. FVG. And look at that, it's holding as well. Okay. Okay, I'm bullish for the AM session. I think my bias right now is bullish. And now we are holding here. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I had a trade. Did I just let the trade go? Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Ah, yeah, yeah. Fuck you, candle has happened. Sorry for selling. Let me see what's gonna happen here. Mhm. So what I'm trying to say here, guys, it's what I was gonna look for. Perhaps this will be the first trade. 1:1.5, not bad, but it's ugly. Let's see the 3 minutes. I am gonna still get a trade. That I know. Let's see the 1 minute. I'm just looking for where I'll get a better entry. No, I don't like none of this. Let's see, is there an invasion? If we have an invasion, maybe I'm gonna look for a better entry elsewhere. Uh, okay. Perhaps here we have a better entry. Uh, I'm looking at S&P 500. It's more clean for me if I want to go long. There's no SMT. That's where my problem is. Yeah, this thing is not nice. Will this give me a retest here? Yes, sir. Nah, nothing is looking good. Yeah, I don't like nothing. I don't think I'll take any trade now.